Well, I don't know if you can hear me, but we made it to Chicago Auto Show, and my next car is gonna be here, but we're kind of just gonna tour around. Really loud here, but we'll kind of see what happens. Always been a big fan of the 4Runner, not gonna lie. It's got a pretty nice interior. I just wish they facelifted the interior, but overall, I've always been a huge fan of this, especially the TRD Pro model. Replacement for the F-150 in the future, maybe. I mean, 702 horsepower. This thing is absolutely insane. I've seen a couple of them in person, and it's really cool. I'm a big fan of this over the Raptor right now, even. One of the many reasons I love the Challenger and Charger are the amazing color choices they have. Look at this, and then we come over to the Charger. Look at this purple, absolutely crazy. I wish my car came with this color. They need to put this in a minivan. Currently inside an Alfa Romeo, but due to copyrights, I will have to get rid of a lot of audio clips, but look at how nice this thing is. Alfa doesn't have the best, you know, reliability, but this car is really beautiful.
At the right time. It is fun time here at Nissan. It always is anyhow, but now it's Get Smart Trivia Competition in 3 minutes. You are the contestants, but to be a contestant and have a chance to win the prizes, you have to register for the game. Get out your smartphone, scan
IS 500 Sport, the F Sport. I'm a big fan of the Lexus cars. They look really good. I'm gonna stop talking, kind of just show you guys, but these Lexuses look beautiful. You can't tell me this car just doesn't look beautiful. The color's like brown almost, not the biggest fan, but like imagine this yellow on the coupe. You got a carbon fiber roof if you come a little closer here. This thing looks awesome. I'm gonna take a step inside in a second. Well, we'll take a step inside. One thing I don't like in the Lexus is the touchpad. I'm not the biggest fan of these. This car is very tight from the inside. Like, headroom, 0. I'm only 6 foot. Legroom, not many at all. It's a very, very tight car. We got the new Aviator. I know a lot of people who are big fans of this car, but it's a really good looking SUV. It's basically like a baby Navigator, and a big fan of the interiors. They look amazing. I wish I could take a step up, but I can't. Here's a closer look at another Aviator. Unfortunately, they have this one locked, but that brown interior is really beautiful. They have the Navigators open, but I find the Navigators to be a little bit too big. A lot of people are surrounding the new G80 M3 or M4. I can't really see from here, but it doesn't look half bad in person, but it definitely needs some darker colors contrasting it for sure. Let's check this out though. This is the competition variant. It's a little bit wider, got all the black accents everywhere. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the cool like brownish, orangish seats. It just has black interior, but if I ever bought this car, if I had the money to buy this car, I would definitely buy this car, but I would definitely change this grille because they made a conversion kit for it already. It doesn't sit right with me. I have the M4 competition as well. Like I said, the front ends just don't sit right with me. Everyone's talking about them, and it's pretty obvious that a lot of people aren't fans of that front end. But other than that, the car is very beautiful. It has nice lines in the rear, but front conversion and this car would be really, really nice. I mean, I've said this in the past, the only BMWs I'd buy are the M cars, which is as it should be, but the new M3 is really nice, honestly. Like, I love everything about it. Even the front end has grown on me and I don't mind it too much. I just wish I would change it if I got the car, but they didn't bring the new 2 Series here, and I'm very sad to see that. It doesn't look half bad in dark colors like everyone says. Like, it's grown on me a lot, and if I had the money to get this car, I would. Maybe we'll look into buying one used, pre-owned, but we'll check it out. One thing I don't get is why we got to make electric cars look ugly. You know, what if we just made an electric car in this body look like this and just labeled as electric? But no, we got to go out and make them look dumb. Like, this doesn't look half bad, but it would look 10 times better if we just made it look like a normal car, you know? Got a couple Bentleys here, Flying Spur, I believe, Continental, the Continental, convertible, the GTC. There's a Lotus back there. Nothing too crazy. The Aston Martin SUVs there, we can check that out. Bentley always kills it with the colors. These are very, very beautiful. Ooh, there's a new STO. Forget what I said before. We got an Aventador right here. We got the Urus right there, but take a look at this. We have the Huracan STO, which has kind of been breaking the internet lately. First time I'm seeing this in person, and it looks really, really good. I'm gonna have to check out one of these cars for a future video later. Maybe drive down over to Chicago and get an opportunity to hop in one of these and drive it around. We got a Ghost, the Cullinan's over there. Or this is the Phantom, this is the Ghost. That's the Wraith and Dawn. Before we take a look at the new BRZ facelift, we'll continue walking around here. We've got the Chevy. I hate how that looks, not gonna lie. We have found the facelifted BRZ, and it looks really, really weird. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of this facelift, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look half bad, but it doesn't look like a BRZ anymore. Always been a fan of this, as you guys know. The WRX STI. Got the new C8. A lot of people surrounding it, so I'm not gonna like talk into it too much. I was trying to get a review on this car at one point, but it never happened. The new Z06 has the exhaust in the center, which was a very good move for them. I just think the car is a little unproportionate, but it looks good overall. These don't look half bad, but again, another example of an ugly electric car. I just think we can make these look a lot better, more appealing, and a lot more people would buy them. I like the Colorado better than the Ranger though, and this one looks really good with all the packages on it and the big beefy tires. Big fan of this. Probably the only thing I like over the Ford products right now is this Colorado. I would step into Honda, but it doesn't look like they have anything interesting. No Type R, no SI, literally nothing except the new Civic. Let's go check out all the Fords because they have so many new things. They have the Mach 1, the Mach E, the Bronco, the Lightning, literally everything. This is the new Timberline. I know a lot of people didn't really like it because it looks too much like a cop car, but if you look close enough, it's actually green. I think it's really sharp, but the lights right there literally look exactly like cop lights. It resembles a cop car very, very well. We'll get into the Lightning in a second here because I see that. But I think it looks pretty good if it wasn't a cop car. Shelby GT500. I'll have a lot of videos coming on a 500 pretty soon. I got some exclusive access to an owner. We'll get into the GT500. We'll take it out for a drive. We'll get all of that whenever I get the chance and you know, move down. This is the wing I want to put on my Mustang. I don't know if it'd be too much, but I think I want to put this wing on my Mustang because it would look really, really good. This one's not equipped with the carbon fiber wheel package, but here's a new Mach 1. I've done a walk around on this car before a couple months ago. It has the digital dash, which I want to upgrade in my car. This one looks like it's a 10-speed auto, but I've already walked around this car before, so if you want to check that out, I'll put the video in the corner. Here's the Maverick they have under the lights. I wish we could get closer, but that interior looks really, really good. I think the truck looks good. I wish it came out in an all-wheel drive variant or a 4x4, but front-wheel drive, I guess, it's not really much of a truck, but it's like an SUV pickup. That's what I like to call them. Like the Ranger, the Santa Cruz, and the Maverick. Here's the Lightning. So, all electric, and it's a pretty cool like concept and design. I want to get rid of my F-150 for it simply because of electric range. I'm gonna wait a couple years, and I like the EcoBoost motor overall. But if we come over to the front, I want to show you why I really like the Lightning. You have a front trunk in a truck, so you have the open truck bed, and then you also get to have a front truck, which is pretty cool. The Mach-E, we're gonna skip over this because I hate this. But not, in all reality, this one looks pretty good, but a lot of the ones I see that have hit this, like the lots, they look pretty ugly. I don't really like the front that much, and it's just like, it's not the fact that it has a Mustang logo, it's just the fact that it just doesn't look good to me. Here's the Bronco. I've seen a couple of these in person. This is the first, I saw first edition the other day. These Broncos really need the big tires on them, but I think this truck looks amazing. I mean, yes, I'm gonna call it a truck. I cannot wait for my Bronco to come. It should come in a couple of months or something like that, 6-7 months. But whenever my Bronco does come, it's gonna be very, very fun. I'm not gonna get too close to it because they're playing music, but this one has a soft top option on it. Mine is gonna have a hard top option on it. But I think this is one of the lower trims. It's the Badlands version. I forget where that falls into line. I ordered the Outer Banks edition, which is what that Sport is over there. But I am a really, really big fan of the Bronco. Here's a look at a little bit of a custom one. I guess they've done a lot of stuff to it. But I cannot wait for my Bronco to come. Also, we take a look outside. We got the Chicago skyline. Well, not really, but kind of. We see outside. Ford has a little thing. We got a Mach-E driving right there. You can probably see it right there. There's a Mach-E, but we have a Mach-E down there, a Bronco down there. We need to go check that out. I never knew they made a Ranger Tremor, but I guess they made a Tremor package for the Ranger and the F-150 now. I'm a big fan of the F-250 Tremor. This one looks really, really good. Updated interior and everything. Bigger wheels. All of that. The F-250 will still remain my favorite one of them. We got the new Raptor with the updated facelift and everything. First time I'm seeing it, looks really good, honestly. The lights are a little sunken in that don't look really good. Old one looked amazing. This new light design looks pretty good, the facelift. I can't wait for the V8 version to come out of this though. And then of course we have the Ford GT. Can't skip over this. We got the carbon wheels. Exposed carbon wing in the back. I believe this is part of the Heritage Edition package. It's got red interior on the inside, and then the liquid carbon package. I believe this is the liquid carbon car, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Here's the new GR86, the prototype. It looks pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the new facelift, but it doesn't look bad. I'll give it that. It'll grow on me for sure in the future. We've seen the Supra many times on the channel before. I do enjoy the Supra. We've seen it many times on the channel before. I gotta talk fast because of the copyrights, but I do enjoy this car, and in a future video when I do get my hands on this car, I'm trying to find someone to give me a Supra, but it's really hard because these cars are they sell really fast out the lots, so I can't really get my hands on one. But when I do, I'll talk about more in depth on everything. Didn't even hear the C8 fire up.